You just mentioned your dad, which reminded me. Your dad passed away, right, of cancer?
No, he had cancer for 11 years, and then he died in a car crash.
Oh
Oh gosh.
God, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry to hear that. That's
at
terrible.
the same place where he would always give me shit for like not being careful turning, and then that's how he
Wow.
died.
Wow. Yeah, because I
So
remember you
yeah,
talking about him having cancer. I know he had it for 11 years. Man.
yeah, 11 years. He never went into remission. He just kept getting cut up, and then he was in
Yeah.
such good shape. Otherwise, he was doing fine. Um, and then right before the week before he died, he went to his doctors actually and got checked. And he never found out, but I found out 2 weeks after he died that it had moved into his spine.
Oh,
So, so we think it was actually he really got lucky, dying in he got hit like he probably didn't even know what happened.
oh wow.
Yeah.
So probably a lot better than what was coming for him. So
Gee.
What did your dad think of your art and music and your choice to do all that? Did he say, "Oh, I wish you would go be a doctor, Indian lawyer, chief"?
uh uh no, he didn't want me to be a lawyer, but he thought that it was kind of stupid, I think.
Really? So
But
so
it
your
was
dad wasn't
it's hard to
artistic
know.
then.
He was, but to some extent, like he liked to write. But but if you don't know, for example, okay, talking about that car crash. So my brother, my oldest brother Mark, who grew up in Ellsworth, he's got a definitely one of the few people in the family who also has like an artistic bent, and he does music as well, and he used to write poetry, and so one time he was the editor of the Northeastern poetry review, and he had a poem in the review. So he gave it to my dad, and then my dad was like, "Oh, what the hell is this stuff?" And he called him the F word, as in like
Oh
bad word for
no.
gays and all this stuff. Yeah,
Uh,
it was that kind of vibe.
yeah.
But in the meantime, when he died in the car crash, and I saw the scene of the car crash, I found that book. Like he was carrying it around. So I asked his friends. I was like, why would my dad have his car? It's like, oh, he used to like bring it to the bagel central there, bagel shop, and tell everybody like and show it to everybody, and because he was so proud of his son.
Wow.
Really?
I don't know, so who knows? But yeah,
No, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's funny.
yeah,
It's funny
it's
how that
messed
works
up.
too, because my dad and I are in a band together now, and he sings and plays the
Oh
guitar.
wow,
But
that's
but
awesome.
um, but he when we were growing up, he never had picked it up or showed any interest. In fact, he gave me his Martin that he had, and that's how I kind of learned to play because he just never played it. And then once he saw what I was doing with music, he was like, "Wow!" He's like, "Maybe I can do it too." And now he loves it, and he
That
does.
Oh
surprises me
wow,
because your
Yeah.
dad he loves music.
Oh, he loves it.
He's
It's like
he's a musician
yeah.
through and through,
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
yeah. But what I'm saying is sometimes it takes a moment and a pause of like, oh, wait a minute, like this is my son who I created. Obviously, we share genetics, we're similar. So maybe your dad had that moment with your brother or you where he's like, wait a minute, maybe
yeah.
I could write poetry.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
have to
well,
wonder.
I definitely it's awesome with my son Leo. He's 17 now, and he's
He's 17 now? No, he
Holy
yeah,
isn't.
he's
cow.
17, 6'3".
Oh
Yeah,
my God, time flies, man.
I
That's
know.
crazy.